Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This video is a bit different. I thought I'd do a tier list video, and for hitting 100 subscribers, I thought I'd do a giveaway as well. So I got these two Pokemon here, a Timid Volcanion and a Calm Heatran. To enter, just comment probably your Discord or your PokeNexus name, so I can contact you somewhere. I'll probably just chuck it all in like a hat thing online, and then just spin it and see, pick out two people. They end up winning. Yeah. So if you're interested in joining, make sure to comment either your Discord or your PokeNexus name, or both. So yeah, and if you're only interested in that, good luck, and thank you everyone for 100 subscribers. I'll be getting into the tier list. Alright, we got the tier list here. I'll probably just go over what tiers mean. So S tier is going to be obviously like the best in the game. Probably always good no matter what team you're going to chuck it on. A is very good. A is good. B is decent. C is probably just niche. On certain teams it might be good, but overall it's pretty average. And then D is just going to be like basically useless. So we're starting Mantine. C or D. I mean, it's good for like checking like Nidoking and stuff, but who uses Nidoking? I'll keep it D for now. That's Superior. This is very good. I want to say A plus. I think Serve is very good. I think Glare is just such a good move. It's really good. It's really annoying to play against. Scarf Set's decent. You can do the cheese thing with Substitute, Leech Seed, and Glare. Yeah, overall, I mean, the only bit downside is that you might miss Leaf Storm or Leech Seed. That's about it. It's just Protein Greninja. I think Protein Greninja is very good into balance teams. It breaks a lot of balance. You run like low kick, gunk shot, that type of stuff. Spikes or U-turn. And then you cook like every balance because you like low kick the Ferrothorns. You can even run extra sensory for like Toxapex and stuff. It's just very good. I'll probably say the Ash Greninja is probably better into like offense teams because of Water Shuriken. Both are pretty bad into just full stall, but this one's better into like balance. The other one's better into offense teams. Heatran, very good. Checks a lot of things. Very nice switch in. It has rocks. Magma Storm, very good move. You can trap Toxapex, stuff like that. If you land it. You can also run Lava Plume, which is nice. It's got like a 30% burn chance, which is good. It's just really good utility. Fit on a lot of teams. And yeah, Moltres, probably D. I mean, yeah, I don't know why you would use this thing. Pukumiku, D. I think there's just better unaware mons you can use. I think Quagsire, would be C, because I think on some teams Quagsire can be good. I'll put the Zydog D tier as well. Uxie, probably C, maybe B, but that's just good on Trick Room. That's about it. And even then, Cresselia is just better. So, Thundurus, Incarnin. It's got Prankster, right? I think it's alright. You can use it on some teams. If you like built around it, you could probably make a team with it, but it's not very good overall. Regular Alakazam is probably like low C. I don't know why you would ever use this thing over Mega. Maybe even D. I mean, Magic Guard is good, but yeah, I don't know. Avalugg you can use on Stall, but outside of that, it's pretty useless. Tapu Koko, A+. A lot of good ones up here. I mean, if you don't have a good switch in, I mean, what you have to run like Gastrodon or what's it called? Bulu. It doesn't have very many chicks because most people run like one ground type, and that's going to be like Landorus or Garchomp or something, and then you have Hidden Power Ice for that. So for the most part, it's like really annoying to switch into, and you just keep getting momentum. Like even on like Fairthorn, Bulu and stuff, you still just Volt Switch right off it. So it's like, yeah, it's just really good at keeping momentum. Holucha. I think in PokeNexus, too many people run checks for this one because so many people use it. Like it's good, but since so many people are like wary of it, a lot of people build to be able to beat it. So it's probably A, not A plus, but still definitely good. Volcarona. I think it's too inconsistent. It can like 6-0 games, but that's not happening every game. But it is very good. Flame Body's a good ability as well. Yeah, Volcarona is quite good. Clef, probably A also. Yeah, just good on stall, good on balance. Magikarp's real good. I think Magikarp Clef's probably better than Unaware. You would only use Unaware on stall probably, but yeah, it is quite good. Has a lot of good moves. Metacham. A or A plus? I feel like this mod is very RNG based, so that's what's trying to make me not put it A plus, but it is very good. Yeah, I'll put it A plus. I mean, if you land your moves, it's very good. It's very punishing if you miss high jump kick. But yeah, very good. We got Swampert. I mean, this thing is insane. It makes Rain, like viable. Like Rain would be so much worse if it didn't have this Pokemon, because it gives you a ground type. It's one of the few Coco switch-ins. I don't know, it's just so good, man. It hits so hard and it has such good bulk, man. It's so fat. This thing just does not die. Where's Pelipper? I'll probably put Pelipper next to it because I'll put Pelipper A plus. Well, it's not very good. You just use it on Rain. Like you have to use it on Rain basically. So I'll just put it in A plus. I think Rain is an A plus type of team, so I'll put Pelipper there. Kyurem. I don't know if I want to put it A or A plus. I mean, I'll probably put it A plus because like, what even checks this mod? You have to run like Chansey, Jirachi, careful Jirachi, Gastrodon. Like really, like not many people run it. Like it's really good into balance. It's like the same as Protein Greninja. So yeah, it's just real good. Is this Mega Latias? Where's the other one? Mega Blunt. Oh, okay, yeah, that's Latios. I'll put Latios B probably. I'll put Latias A plus. I think this one's a lot better. Sorry, I had to pause. Where was I? I think I was on the Latias. Yeah, so I think Latias Mega is a lot better than Latios. Just because the bulk that you get from you get a lot more stats in bulk, so it's just a lot better. I mean, this can work, but I've tried building with Mega Latios, and it's honestly pretty hard. It's kind of weird to build with. But yeah, it's still alright. Not awful, but it's not that great either. Mega Mawile. This honestly could be S. I think it's probably like either extremely high A or S. It's one of the best megas in the game. It's good into like every archetype. It's good into Trick Room, it's good into Stall, it's good into Balance, it's good into Hyper Offense. I think I will put it S. I think this thing is always good. I think it's just probably the best mega in the game, to be honest. Zard Y. Probably A plus or A. If you have a team, you kind of have to build around Zard Y because it's 4 times weak to rocks. But it is like really annoying switching. Like you have to basically run Chansey or Toxapex. If you don't have that, you aren't switching into this Pokemon. So yeah, it's just really hard to switch into. But the 4 times weakness to rocks is annoying. Zardex, only 1 times a week. But you still do have to get the Mega Off before then, but it is very good as well. Both are pretty good for the most part. Kingdra. This thing's probably B tier. I mean, on Rain, it's alright in Clan Wars. If you were playing Clan Wars, it's probably A, but in like tournaments and stuff, it's probably B. Because, I mean, it's just weak to like all the fat stuff, but it's good into hyper offense on Rain. But mostly you just run like Ash Greninja instead of it on Rain. Manaphy, A or B. I mean, it's really good. It's like the best stall breaker in the game in Rain. You can also run it on webs with like timid stuff, so I think I'll put it in A. Yeah, it's quite good on like webs, screens, and Rain. Hello. I'll put it B. If you get the Z moves, I'll probably go to A, but right now I think the like defensive set's the only good one. Careful. I also ran Impish. Impish is decent. But yeah, I think defensive is the only decent set on this. But it is good because it checks Greninja, stuff like that. Zard Y actually, because it has bulletproof, so it's pretty decent. Mega Tyranitar. This one was very good. I think I will put it A. If Stone Edge was 100% accuracy, it'll definitely be A+, but it's just the fact that you have to run a Stone Edge basically for your main attacking move. It's the only downside really. It's got very good stats, and it is a very good stealth rocker as well. So I think it's quite underrated, but I only really see people use it on that that team with like Excadrill, Zapdos, Toxapex, Steeler, stuff like that. We have Alolan Golem. Well, I said this was like a niche tier, right? I mean, if you're making a team that's weak to Heatran, this thing is literally the Heatran trapper. That's like its sole purpose in life, is it traps Heatran. But apart from that, it's basically useless. But I guess if you're running a team that's weak to Heatran, you could run this thing. You got Jirachi. I think Jolly Jirachi is very bad. I think Careful is the only good one. Careful's pretty good. Checks basically every single tapu in the game. Yeah, that's basically all it's good for, but it's very good at that. Very good Lele's, like the best Lele check we get. It also checks Kyurem, because Earth Power doesn't do that much to it. So I think Careful's quite decent, but Jolly's like really bad, especially because a lot of people use Zapdos. Garchomp, it's probably A. If we have Z moves, it could probably be A+, but if we have no Z moves, it's definitely just A. Definitely just overshadowed by Landorus, but yeah, it's alright. I think it's decent, but yeah. Rotom Wash. It's probably A. I mean, it's just a good mon to have on a lot of teams. Cause it's pivot, checks quite a lot of stuff. Defog, it's just always useful. Mega Lopunny, probably also A, I would say. It's probably not A+. Kind of just doesn't have the strength of Medicham to break through stuff quite as well. It is good into hyper offense, so it's quite good in Clan Wars. Because you can run like double priority and stuff, and you hit ghost types, which is nice. But yeah, it doesn't have like the ice punch coverage and stuff to hit Lando like Medicham does. Mega Sableye. This is another Storm on. I mean, it's good on stall, and that's about it. It's very good on stall. It's very annoying because it keeps hazards off, and it checks a lot of. It checks Medicham. It's like the only reason stall can beat Medicham. It's because of this guy. So yeah. basically just a Stormon. Mega Scizor, probably B or A. I mean, I always find this mon annoying when I run into it. I mean, he is useless into like Zapdos, Heatran and stuff, but when they don't have that, there's so many teams you can just, it's kind of like Volcarona, there's so many teams you can just 6-0 with this Pokemon. Mega Alakazam, I mean, A+. It's so fast, and Trace is just such a busted ability. Like this mon, like shits on Rain, because you just copy the Swift Swim, and then you can Energy Ball this. I was running Meganium in Rain just for this Pokemon, because it basically just hard counters Rain, and a lot of people use Rain, so it's also very good into a lot of other things. Only downside, can't really beat Chansey, and there's a lot of Meganium, so got Weavile. I mean, probably just a B10 one. There's a lot of Meganium, and that resists both his stabs. A lot of Mawile as well. That completely owns him. You can't even knock it off because it's got a Mega Stone. So, yeah. But it is decent on some teams. You can Pursuit Trap some stuff. I mean, Pursuit Trap if you're weak to like Latias. I think it's decent with Charizard Y, but yeah, it's kind of average. Tapu Lele, A+, probably low A+. But it is very good at breaking teams. Very good into the thing. It's just kind of slow. It's the only really issue. So it's kind of bad into the thing. But it does have surprisingly good special bulk. So it can live quite a bit of hits and then just one-shot you back. It's quite good. And with Alakazam, it is very good. Because you give the Psychic Terrain and you can't be hit by priority. Which is very good into Alakazam. So yeah, it's quite a good Pokemon. Regular Tyranitar. I don't know why you would use regular Tyranitar. Maybe if you're using Smooth Rock to extend sand. Well, you already have a Mega and you're using Banded, but I mean, it's just average. Just use the Mega version. Chansey, I mean, it just checks a lot of stuff. This Pokemon is so annoying, but it doesn't really do much. It just gets rocks up and lives a bunch of hits from stuff. So it's kind of just annoying, especially on stall. Diancie. I mean, it's probably just B. Mega Diancie's good on hyper offense, and that's about it. I mean, it's like good on nothing else. I have never used it on anything else. It just doesn't hit hard enough, and it's hard-walled by Ferrothorn, basically. Stuff like that. It's got a decent speed tier. Can be good into some offense teams, but yeah, it's just average. Magnezone. I mean, B, I guess. Depends on your team. Like, some teams having a zone just lets you win. You just trap Skarmory, you trap Celesteela, you trap Ferrothorn. Just getting rid of those is very good because those Pokemon are very annoying. But by itself, it's not actually that good. It's just good for that sole purpose, basically. I got Celesteela here. Probably A. I won't say it's A+. Yeah, it's just a very good bulk. It's quite annoying. You can like 6-0 a lot of teams with just this Pokemon if they don't have the right stuff for it. But yeah, it's quite good into. It's quite a good earthquake resistant stuff. I only really see it on. You can see it like with Mega Latias and some other teams. It's good for Lele Chick and stuff. I don't know. I don't actually see it that much. I see it on that Tyranitar team and like Latias teams, but that's about it. It's kind of hard to throw in a team, but it is good when it's on those teams that it's needed on. Okay, Katana. I mean, this is either A plus or S. I'll probably put it at the top of A tier. I don't think it's S because of what's it called? There's a lot of Charizard. Both Charizards kind of check it. Quite a lot of people use this Mega, and a lot of people use Zapdos because of this Pokemon. And you can't really do anything with Zapdos unless you're using Banded. If you have Banded, you can kill with Stealth Rocks, and you have to not get paralyzed, so you're playing a game of chance. So it's like, and Volcarona. It's quite a lot of annoying Pokemon that are commonly used that beat it. That's what's stopping it from being S. But yeah, Victini. It's probably A. I was thinking of saying B, but it's probably A. I mean, I don't know. This Pokemon's just average. I mean, not average, but it's decent. But I never really use this Pokemon, so I don't really know much about it. I never struggle playing into it, so I don't have much of an opinion on Victini. I feel like the fact that your speed gets lowered when you use V-Create is kind of annoying. Yeah, I feel like Bandits, honestly, I feel like are more annoying to fight than a Scarf one. We have Torn. This is my favorite legendary Pokemon. So I might be biased here, but I'll put it A+. I think on Rain, it is very, very good. Probably A if you're not using it on Rain. Because you have to use Hurricane, and it's 70% accurate, but when you're in Rain, it's 100% accurate, so it's very good in Rain. I mean, this Pokemon is just so good. Just being able to knock stuff off. Because of Regenerator, you can just stay in and knock so much stuff off. And it's unlike Tangrowth, you're not slow, you're actually very fast, so it's just like so nice. It's also a very good defogger, like on Zapdos, if you like switch into rocks and then defog, you take a hit, then you have to switch out and then you're left on like 30% health. This you can switch in, just take a hit, defog, and then you just switch out and you get Regenerator and you're already back up to like 70-80% health. It's like a very good defog because you can just take so much hits and not care because of Regenerator. So it's just a very good Pokemon. It's just that accuracy. So once Z moves come out, it'll be a lot better outside of Rain. But right now, mostly people will only use it in Rain because you can lose a lot of games missing Hurricanes. But yeah, the Heligo, DRA. Not DRA, DLC. I mean, maybe a Volcarona check, but like, I'm trying to think, it's not really good into anything else. And a Charizard Y. I guess I'll put it on and see, because it can check Charizard Y and Volcarona, but that's basically all this thing will ever do, I know you. Kyurem, normal Kyurem. I've seen some teams with it, with normal Kyurem. The set where you like PB stole them with like Roost and Substitute. That's basically the only reason you'd use regular Kyurem in OU. Hippowdon. I mean, if using a sand team, it can be alright. It's also very fat, so it checks quite a bit of stuff. Checks like Metacham, I think, does it? I actually don't think it does, but like Landorus probably. Mega Lopunny. Quite a bit of stuff that actually eats hits from, so it's actually alright, but it's kind of niche. Regular Gyarados. I mean, I'm not sure I put it D tier, but you just always would use. It's kind of like the same with Alakazam. You would always use the Mega version over it, unless we get a Z moves. Z bounce Gyarados is probably like B tier, honestly, but without Z moves, regular Gyarados is kind of bad. You're just using the Mega version. We have Gengar. It's B or A, B or C. I'll probably put C, high C, high up in C tier, but I mean, yeah, this thing is just walled by Megana basically, and it is it's quite a lot slower. There's a lot of more fast Pokemon in this generation than Gen 6, so it's kind of a lot worse. Araquanid, I mean, maybe there's use for it, but I feel like if you're using a web setter, like Robombi is the best web setter probably for OU. I don't know, this thing's too slow. And this Ferrothorn and stuff, they make this thing pretty much useless. I don't know where you would use it, but this definitely seems better than these Pokemon, so I'll put it in C2. Alright, Ditto, this is the definition of mid. It's never bad, it's never good, it's just alright, because you just copy their Pokemon. It's alright, it's pretty decent on stall teams, where you're like, or teams where you're weak to set up Pokemon, because when they set up, you can you copy their stats, and then you have a Scarf, so you always outspeed them, and then you can like counter kill them. That's like what it's good for. It's kind of just literally the definition of mid. Got Crocodile. I mean, I'm not sure what you would use it for. It's got Pursuit, so maybe it has a use. Let's put it C tier. Mega Pinsir. I feel like this thing struggles where it wants too many moves. Like every time, it's like you want close combat, basically. I don't know if I'll put a B. You want close combat for like most things, but then if you don't run close combat, Zapdos like just owns you. And so many people use Zapdos and PokeNexus, so it's like you basically have to run Stone Edge to kill Zapdos, and then you're still risking a miss. Like if no one ran Zapdos, this thing would be quite good, because you could run close combat, and you'd only really be weak to Skarmory. But yeah, it's kind of just annoying for that purpose that there's so much Zapdos. Got Slowbro. Actually, even normal Slowbro is honestly better than Mega Slowbro for the most part, because I feel like leftovers are just better. It'll also be decent when you get Mega Pokemon, because what's it called? Z moves. Z Future Sight is quite good and do a lot of stuff. But yeah, checks like Medicham, it's quite useful actually. Gliscor, I think this thing's A+. This Pokemon's so annoying. I mean, it just checks so much stuff. It's very good on stall, very good on balance. Yeah. You can run so many sets. You can run like the Swords Dance stuff, and it can like 6-0 you. It can run this thing like beats Zapdos with Swords Dance, because you just roost off the HP ices. It's just very annoying. It checks Heatran. Heatran's very good, and it checks Heatran, so it's very good on balance teams, because Heatran's good into balance. But yeah, I think it's very good. It's probably just weak into hyper offense, but even then it can live a hit and hit you back. So it's just a very good Pokemon. Scolipede, C. I mean, it's too much Landorus, too much Zapdos. I don't even think a +2 Rock Slide with Life Orb and Rocks would even kill a Zapdos. This thing's just too weak. Okay, we got my favorite Pokemon up. Mega Heracross. I could be biased to put it A, but it's probably just like top of B. It's very good into balance teams, but it's kind of just too slow to be good into other stuff. But yeah, it's very good into balance. It kills Zapdos with Rock Tomb. Toxapex is an issue for it though. You can only really beat it if you have grassy terrain Bullet Seed. It's like the only way you beat a what's it called thing with Heracross, but yeah. Mega Gyarados. Probably like same kind of tier as Heracross, like close to A, but not good enough A. This Pokemon is quite good, but I don't know. I feel like it doesn't do enough and it's too slow. Like after +1, I feel like you have to get +2 usually to actually do something. Feeny. Feeny's A. I mean, it's good. It's good into a lot of things, like good into Victini. You can live a hit from Hawlucha and kill it. I mean, it eats a lot of hits, and it's quite a good defogger. And the Misty Terrain is very useful in a lot of cases for just having the Misty Terrain for your team. Stop getting static, stop getting flame bodied. You can switch on Toxics and Thunder Waves and stuff. Taunt's very good into like fat teams. You can run the trap set, so you can kill like Chansey's and Toxapex and stuff like that. It's quite good, but no recovery is like the main issue. You only have leftovers, so you get whittled down. So that's only good on balance, but yeah, they're just quite good on the teams it's good in. Mega Venusaur. I hate this Pokemon. Fighting it, like fighting into it because it's so good, but it's probably just because of the Pokemon I use. It's probably realistically B tier because it is very like you hard counter Bulu, you hard counter Kartana, you hard counter this, so much stuff. But you also lose to a lot of things. You lose to Torn, you lose to these two, these. So it's like you're very good into some stuff and you just die to some other stuff. So kind of just average. Moongus. It's probably not D, but it's probably just C. I mean, in most cases, Toxapex does what this guy does better. Nidoking. C. I feel like there's just a lot better wall breakers than Nidoking. Like just use a Protein Greninja or a Kyurem Black. He's too slow compared to those. I mean, he has Stealth Rocks, but that's like the only good thing he has about him. He's a wall breaker that has Stealth Rocks. Alola Mola, probably C. Can work on some stall teams. Yeah, but just like kind of the same thing as the Moongus. Toxapex just does your job better in most cases. Thunderous Therian. B or C. I feel like I'm gonna put top C. If you have Z moves, it'll be decent. But without Z moves, this one's kind of buns, honestly. Yeah. If you had Z moves, it'll be quite good because you could run like Nasty Plot, then use like Titanium Z, Focus Blast, break a lot of stuff. But without that, you just get walled by a lot of things. Tangrowth, C or B? He's kind of like the fat Tornadus. He's like the pivot with knockoff and stuff and Regenerator. But yeah, I mean the only really thing you use this for, it's like a check to Bulu and Cart and stuff. I don't know. I feel like it can go bottom of B maybe. It is decent, but I feel like Bulu is usually better than this. Rabombi. I think Rabombi's B. I mean, it's like the best setter for webs teams. If you're going to run webs and OUs, use a Rabombi. It is decent and it's very fast. So, yeah, it's quite good. Gets webs up as stun sport, and yeah. If it had some kind of denial, like a Rocks denial, if it had like Taunt or something, this Pokemon would be really good, but since it doesn't, it's only B. We got Gastrodon. I think this thing's B. It's good on. It's like water and ground. It's just such a good typing into all the pivots that run like a electric ice move, like Coco, Magana. What's the other one? Zapdos. you just like hard wall all of those Pokemon with Gastrodon. So if your team's like weak to those, you can put this on. There's also Walls Kyurem, which is very good at breaking balance teams, so it's quite good on balance that are weak to Kyurem. Muck. This thing's C. I mean, this thing's only gimmick really is that it's beats Psy Spam. You just wall Psy Spam and Pursuit Trap them. So yeah. But at that point, just use a Jirachi. Jirachi's going to be better in most cases. Mew, probably B. It's just old Suicide Lead basically in most cases. It's just average. It can be, yeah, I don't know. It's good in Clan Wars if you're running like a Suicide Lead, because you can run Taunt and Stealth Rocks and stuff. But yeah, other than that, it's just kind of just meh. Mega Slowbro. I don't know if I want to put. I think it's worse than normal Slowbro, but I don't know if I want to put it C tier. I'll put it at the bottom of B. But honestly, I think this one you just use the regular one over the Mega version, because I feel like Leftovers is just a better item. And you lose Regenerator, so you have to be really careful when you actually go for the Mega. Aggron. Probably use B. C. It doesn't really wall too many common things, I guess. It's just alright. It's got good stats, but it's just pure steel, so it's kind of just meh. It could be good on some teams, but you kind of waste your Mega slot. If it wasn't a Mega, it would probably be B, but yeah. Keldeo. I mean, no one uses Pokemon anymore. It's useless in Tabulu. Well, not, it's alright in Tabulu because you can get the Scald Burn, but into Feeny and Toxapex, it's just useless, and it's too slow into a lot of the Hyper Offense stuff. I feel like. Say the C or B. I mean, this thing rarely fell out. This was like the best one in Gen 6, but honestly C. It's just too slow for offense teams, and a lot of balance teams use Feeny, and a lot of stall teams use Toxapex. So you basically, it's like good at nothing. Buzzwole. It's a basically just good Kartana check. I feel like that's all this thing's good for. Checks Kartana. I feel like until we get Z-moves and we see like a Swords Dance Kartanas, you don't really need to run a Buzzwole. But yeah, it is alright. It can check some stuff. We have Magana, got another S tier. I mean, this thing is just insane. When we get Z-moves, it'll be even better. I mean, mostly you just run AV. So good on offense teams, because you can just pivot into so much stuff, and then just get the Volt Switch. And since it has an Ice Beam, like it's not safe switching into like Landorus and stuff, because you're gonna get one shot by Ice Beam. Like, it doesn't have to use HPIs, so it's just so good. And even like I feel like Trick Room again is really good as well on offense teams. And we get Z moves, the Shift Gear set will be crazy. Volcanion, probably just a C tier. I mean, maybe going to Rain. That's about it. Fire can be decent for the steel types, but yeah, it's kind of just meh. It's too slow. Not enough damage. Bishop. I mean, maybe if you're running a Webs team, it's alright. But it's pretty slow in the meta. And it doesn't break stall, so yeah, it's just average. Terrakion's kind of like Keldeo. You get switched into ease too easily by like Landorus and stuff. Yeah, maybe I think it's B tier. I think it is better at breaking. There is less checks and less common checks, but yeah, you still have to land Stone Edge and stuff. It's kind of got the average rock type issue. You have no accurate moves. But yeah, it can be decent, I guess. At wall breaking, Breloom, C or B. I feel like it can be good. I'll put it top of C. Breloom's alright, but Spore's always good, and you have fighting moves to hit like Ferrothorn and stuff. They'll try switch into it. So it's like a decent lead. It's kind of gimmicky. Alolan Ninetales, just B. I mean, if you're using screens, you should probably use Alolan Ninetales, I guess. Coco screens are also alright. Those are like the two screen setters of OU. I mean, it's like the same tier as like Rabombi. It's just like if you're using screens, it's a good Pokemon. But yeah, Tapu Bulu, A tier. This Pokemon, I think the Careful set is quite good, but I think the Banded set, I've used Banded. It's very hard to team build with Banded Bulu. I think the Careful set is a lot better than the Banded set. Banded set is very hard to fit into teams, I feel like. But Careful checks Coco, checks so much stuff. Checks Greninja. And you can use like the Swords Dance to sweep a lot of teams as well. So it's quite good. But it's kind of too slow and not enough initial power to be like A+. But yeah, it is very good. A tier. Ash Greninja, this thing is, yeah, like I said, it's good. A+ Pokemon. It's good into offense teams, so it's quite good in Clan Wars. I think the Protein Greninja is like better into the bulkier teams, but Ash Greninja is really good into offense. Cresselia. This might be a surprise, but I think Cresselia is A+ in OU. This Pokemon is actually insane. Like it balls Medicham, so much Kyurem, all like the breakers in the tier basically. Protein Greninja, they all lose to this, and Thunder Wave is just real good at paralyzing just annoying teams. You use Future Sight, use Ice Beam, you can Luna Dance your team back up. It's also good in Trick Room. It's like the best Trick Room setup basically. Overall, it's just busted, this Pokemon. It's just really good at just most of the metagame stuff, just can't beat it. Yeah. Suicune. I think this thing is sleeper good. I think this thing is honestly better in OU than it is in UU. Because there's a lot of water absorb Pokemon in UU, but there's like none in OU. But yeah, you can just use the timid set where you like Scold, Protect, and you like PP stall people and set up. I mean, this thing can just like 6-0 teams that don't have a proper counter for it. It's crazy. Shedinja. I mean, this is just a gimmick Pokemon. Use it on stall, I guess. C tier. Maybe B. I don't know. It's kind of like this kind of same situation as Ditto. It's kind of just like a gimmick Pokemon. It's good on stall. Stall's weak to Tapu Lele. But even then, Tapu Lele runs like HP Fire a lot of the time, so I feel like I'll put it down C. I mean, it's alright on stall, but it's like the only case you ever going to use it. Mega Gallade. That's B tier. I mean, Gallade's just like, there's two other fighting Mega. This one's like the fast one, this one's the strong one, and then this one's like the in-between one. It's like Jack of all trades, master of none, or whatever. It's like it's just worse speed, worse power, kind of awkward middle child Mega. It's just average. Mega Garchomp. I feel like this thing's alright. I think the only set that's good is like the Stealth Rocks with like the mixed one where you run like Fire Blast and Earthquake and stuff with Stealth Rocks. That set's alright, but most cases normal Garchomp is just better, honestly. Reuniclus B. This thing is like a kind of like Cresselia, but it just has worse stats. But it is a what's it called? It does have like the gimmick that it beats Stall basically. This thing like 6-0 Stall with Carmine, Shadow Ball, Psyshock. So yeah, this basically owns Stall, and it's also checks Medicham and all those some of those breakers, but just worse than Cresselia does. Marowak. This thing's only good on Trick Room. It is. I'll put a B because with Lightning Rod, it's actually decent because it can switch into like what's it called, Magana and Coco and stuff, and Zapdos. So it's actually okay in OU, but yeah, you're only going to use it on Trick Room, and even then, its bulk is bad. If it had good bulk, it honestly could be quite good, but since its bulk's bad, it's not that good. Dragonite. I'll put it A. Dragonite's just, he's quite good. You need I think he's good on like Diancie teams, because you like need to keep Stealth Rocks. If you keep Stealth Rocks off, he's really good. Multi-scale's kind of broken, but there's a lot of Zapdos and stuff. But you can't kill it if you're running Outrage. Feeney's kind of annoying for him as well. But yeah, Extreme Speed's a real good priority move, so it's good into offense teams. Used overall decent, but he's like not good enough to be up here because he's kind of inconsistent. Seismitoad. This shit's useless. I mean, Gastrodon's basically always going to do what Seismitoad does, but better in OU, because he doesn't have a heal move. So I think he's just useless. Regular Latias. I mean, C, I guess. You can maybe do some stuff with Trick Ferroforms and stuff, but other than that, I don't know why you would ever use this over Mega Latias. Mamoswine, probably B, I guess. It is annoying to switch into. Basically, Rotom Wash, Cresselia. It's like your two ones that switch into it, but it's very slow and just gets killed by a lot of stuff. So, Crawdon, B. It's got on Rain. But honestly, on Rain, I feel like Bandit Carton is better than this thing for killing Ferroform and stuff. But it is decent on Rain for sure, and it beats Stall. Variants of Stall, so it is decent mon. But yeah, I feel like Manaphy and Cart are kind of better, but yeah. Hooper, it's gonna be. I mean, it's good at wall breaking. Like if there's a very fat team with no fast Pokemon, it's good. But its defenses are just so bad that yeah, basically any team with any offensive Pokemon is just gonna one-shot you. So it's like it's just good. It's kind of just a gimmick that you just beat Stall and balance teams, and that's what you do. But like, even like these ones, like other ones that do that, like Medicham, are still good into offense and stuff. This one's like useless into offense. Hydreigon. I mean, it's alright, I guess. It can check Greninja with Roost. That's basically all it does. This was one gimmick, I guess. Serp, I guess, as well. Ferroform, this thing's A+. This thing is very good. I mean, yeah, it just checks so much stuff. It gets rocks, it has knockoff, it has Thunderwave, it has power, checks like Rain, checks Coco, checks what's it called, Psyspam, just like checks Greninja, checks Latias, like everything. It just checks everything. I mean, there's one downside, it doesn't have a heal move, but if this thing had a heal move, it'd be Thanos. So yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just really good. Excadrill, this thing's A. I think with Z moves, it could honestly be A+. Very good on sand with Z moves, but without Z moves, it's kind of meh, because you can't kill Zapdos. Basically, will do much to defensive landers, but I think the careful set is alright, and the adamant set and what's it called, sand is decent as well. Zapdos. This thing's A. I mean, what's it called, it's very good at checking a lot of stuff, but it gets whittled down. I think it's quite a bad defogger, honestly, as well, because a lot of people use it as their defogger. I don't think it's actually that good. I feel like it's better when you use it like three attacks roost and have some other defogger in your team. But yeah, it's just weak to Stealth Rock's the only thing stopping it from going A+. It's very good at checking like Halucha, Kartana, like all the annoying stuff it checks basically. But yeah, it's just the issue that you get whittled down too easily, I feel like. What's it called, Mimikyu. C, I guess. I guess you have the gimmick you beat. You can just Halucha check maybe. I don't know. Player off probably doesn't even kill it. It's pretty useless, I'd say. Azumarill, C. Without Z moves, it's probably just C tier. Once we get Z moves, probably move to B. But yeah. Without Z moves, it's just a C tier Pokemon. It's too slow. You can't really get belly drums off without the Z move. So yeah. Blacephalon. A tier. No one really runs Shadow Ball resist. I mean, there's like Greninja, which doesn't really count because you switch into like 2 maybe at best. With Stealth Rock, you probably switch into 1. It's basically just Chansey, and even then you can get tricked. So it does have a low base power though. But Scarf set can just sweep games, and Spec set can be very hard to switch into. So I think it's quite good. But yeah, I think its speed is too low, slower than Carp, and not enough damage to be like up here. But it is quite good because Shadow Ball. It's kind of hard to swap into. Toxapex. This thing is S. I mean, it just does everything. It stops. You just use this on any balanced team or stall team, and you're gonna check half the metagame. It just does way too much, and it's way too hard to beat. It gets toxic spikes, Scald burns you. If you try to set up, it hazes you, and it roosts off or regenerates any damage you try to do to it. So yeah, this thing is just busted. Landorus S also. I mean, it's just like very good Scarf type, very good pivot, very good Stealth Rocker. It just does everything. You can chuck this on like any balance or fucking hyper offense team, and it's gonna do well. And lastly, Skarmory. I mean, it's got installed. Checks Mawile, kind of. You have to keep it healthy and you check Mawile, but that's like what it's good for, I guess. And like Pinsir and stuff, so it's good on stall, and that's it. But yeah, that is all. Comment down below if you disagree, agree, what you would think should move. So definitely could be up to change stuff around, but hope this helped anyone who doesn't really know what's good in what or what's good in the metagame. So if you're building a team, be wary of like all this stuff basically. Yeah, hope everyone enjoyed. See you on the next one.